Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, sponsored by none other than Cali Guy. Get that glue guard and stop smoking spit. And this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
And straight into it, Idaho bill will ban advertisements for out-of-state cannabis. What does this mean? Idaho legislators are considering a bill to ban advertising for illegal products inspired by billboards promoting out-of-state cannabis. So pretty much like we California, we got our, you know what I'm saying, we do our little do. Say you coming in from, say, Atlanta, you pass in through Texas, New Mexico, and stuff like that. But your landing point is Cali.
Right.
New Mexico can't advertise that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's allegedly an illegal product. And the proposal sponsored by Republican Judy Boyle and Senator Chris Tracale. Hope I didn't butcher your name. You know what I'm saying? But the proposal would allow misdemeanor charges against anyone who willfully publish any notice or advertisement in any medium of a product or service that is illegal under the Idaho law. So pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, if you up there in Idaho right there, you can't advertise for Colorado, which is, you might as well say is a neighboring state, Nevada, which is a neighboring state, California, you know, all those states, you know what I'm saying, where they got the goody goods.
Only
and
in
advertise
home.
that. And if you get cracked, it's a misdemeanor for you.
Yeah, all in home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. A Southern Minnesota mayor charged in cannabis growing operation. You know what I mean? Like, you see the little smirk on his face, though. He up to something, though. You know what I mean? Him and his brother, you know what I mean? They basically, they had a legal form to grow hemp. You feel me? But they twisted that into growing cannabis. You know, and they license actually expired for them to be able to grow the hemp. So they was running the operation illegally and had like over 200 and something plants when the police ran up in their shit. You know what I mean? So right now, they both got booked. They took them to jail, but they got right out on bail. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's what the smirk for.
Yeah, that's what the smirk for. He like, I'm out on bail. I'm out on bail. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
But yeah, but you know,
starting some more plants.
Man, and it's sad to see, like, you know, somebody that's higher up or that's in office, you know what I'm saying, doing this kind of shit. You know, for a motherfucker that should be promoting doing things the right way, to be on some sneaky shit and doing some shit like that, though, man, that's you know, cold game, though, man. So we should be aware of people like that.
In some twisted form, you know what I'm saying? Who's to say his way is not the right way?
Huh?
A twisted form.
Twisted form. That's twisted, man.
Pennsylvania governor calls for legalizing adult use cannabis. So Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro has called for the legalization of adult use within cannabis. You know, and he has a budget. You know, so he has something to fit his budget. So what is this going to fit? You know what I'm saying? So the governor signaled his priority on the use on, you know what I'm saying, some power weeks by including legalization in his $48.3 billion budget proposal. You know what I'm saying? And administration predicted that a 20% tax rate on regulated cannabis products, the state could generate over $14 million in tax revenue. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff that he's got planned for this stuff within that tax revenue, you know what I'm saying? Like we had a discussion before, like it'll go to like some schooling programs, educational programs.
Man, feed the community, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania governor is like, you got something going, player.
Good sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Moving on.
Make a motherfucker want to sell some weed.
Kamala. All right, so look, the Biden administration, Kamala Harris, she put out a video on X, right, claiming that cannabis has already been like basically reformed and stuff like that, though. You know, which the way she explained it sounded good, but it's really not factual. You know, because it's still people that's incarcerated, you know what I mean, with cannabis charges, and it's still people that have it on their record. Even though the Biden administration did what they did as far as expunging certain low level cannabis crimes, it's still a lot of people that's still suffering,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's still under duress. So to me, it's like when I seen this, when I ran across this story, I was like, damn, it's almost election time again. So it's time for them to start gunning it up. And they aim this video on X at younger people, just like they did when Biden first ran to, you know, preaching to the cannabis community to get them votes, you know, and then it dragged out. We damn near 4 years in, and it's still not rescheduled or nothing. You know what I mean? And they took some baby steps. So look, man, do the right thing. You know, do the right thing and keep it real. Stop faking in front of you. That's it. Man.
Crazy lady. EU officials approve initiative on medical cannabis access research. The European Commission has partially approved the European Cannabis Initiative. And what is this initiative? It's aimed at improving EU medical cannabis access and research, EU being European Union. You know what I'm saying? And it's like with this initiative, it'll foster access to medical cannabis and allow transportation of cannabis and its derivatives prescribed for therapeutic purposes to ensure the full enjoyment to treat the right health.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they making it like pretty much secured once passed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like quite there yet.
Yeah.
They have a game plan for it. You know what I'm saying? And another initiative, it is served to allocate the necessary resources for researching cannabis for the therapeutic purposes. You know what I'm saying? So therapeutic purposes, I'm taking it as if like, you know what I'm saying, other medical terms. You know what I'm saying? Like therapeutic, get your back right. I got a backache. Oh shit. I got a headache.
Yep.
Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it's like all around. It's like they trying to get that shit straight. So once you start going, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Because we got access to the research and everything else.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's your weekly news. Surfo Jr.
Big J.
Baby, baby.